Welcome back to In the Wind Tarot. I'd like to do another reading for the collective. I'm going to try my new cards. New to me. They're very pretty. Okay, let's see what we got here. 7 of Cups. Now, since I'm used to the Rider-Waite, these will mostly be interpreted with the Rider-Waite. These do have a few other interpretations on them. So, anyway, we're going to see what the message is. All right. In the cut, we have the 8 of Wands, 8 of Staves, message, and then we have the Universe, the Page of Coins. There's a message coming in about either from a Page of Coins or someone who is young but financially secure, or it's coming in about. So we have the Hermit, 2 of Cups. Someone's been looking and reviewing their friendships, examining their friendships. And their finances. 2 of Coins. 5 of Swords. Examining their friendship agreements, their financial situation, and conflict. So there's some conflict here over friends and money. Or 2 of Cups, friendships, sharing this money. Or spirit. You know, Pentacles can also be spiritual aspects. Maybe they're examining the spirit behind their friendship, if it's mostly concerning money or a 2 of Cups. Whatever it is, there's conflict. All right, let's go. Conflict over this 9 of Cups, or lassoing this money and holding on to it. We have Temperance and the Devil. They need to examine their obsessions, their addictions, balance their addictions. Then we have 10 of Swords and 3 of Wands. The 10 of Swords is the end of a situation. I'm waiting for a return on their investment. And it's the King of Coins using his intuition. He wants to offer a new beginning. The Ace of Wands. Then we have the Hanging Ghost, which is the Hangman. Spin the Wheel of Fortune. So the King of Pentacles is examining his friendships, financial aspects. He wants to balance his obsessions or addictions or material concerns and put an end to waiting for a return on his investment. Or he thinks he can get a return on his investment with the high priestess. He put it into all of that and go into the high priestess. Offer her something new. If he sacrifices his current friendships or lifestyles. He believes he can spin the wheel of fortune and pull it all together. And then the Six of Swords appears. He believes he can put it all together and leave it all behind him. The King of Wands appears. So now we have King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and possibly a High Priestess as a person, and a Magician as a person, or as an attitude or action. King of Staves, King of Staves. We have the Six of Pentacles, help, assistance, meeting out, some help. And then we have Knight of Cups. Now either the King of Wands is helping, or the King of Pentacles is needing some help from him. They've known each other since they were young. The Knight of Cups appears with Justice. And then the Six of Staves is reputation, success. Two of Wands is a decision that needs to be made. The Ace of Cups. Let's see if we can finish out this piece right here. Death wanted to pop out. And then it does. Hey, I didn't do that on purpose, y'all. I can't. Confucius. Knight of Staves and Four of Wands. And on the bottom we have an Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So someone's been examining their friendships. It's conflict over this happiness. Financial decision needs to be made. With balance over these devilish activities, attitudes, obsessions, what have you. They're putting a stop to it. And they want a return on their investment. There's the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, and then there's the Hanged Man. So they're going to sacrifice their new beginning and try to pull all their tools together and leave their sorrows behind. Take what they've won and leave with that. The King of Wands has known the Knight of Cups. They're old friends. Or they're helping each other. Six of Coins. King of Wands is helping the Knight of Cups with justice. How's he helping? Financially, he's helping the Knight of Cups financially. He's helping the Knight of Cups with justice to protect his reputation. And a decision with his Ace of Cups, great love, needs to be made. It needs to come to an end. That's the only way it can work out. The Knight of Wands wants to marry. The King of Wands is helping the Knight of Cups. The King of Wands is helping the Knight of Cups, so the Knight of Wands can have this opportunity, this joyous celebration. Oh, you people. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, does that sound judgy? I just talk to these people quite a bit, and wow. Come on now. There's a lot of scheming going on. I'm kind of old, and scheming has never really been on my radar. I guess that's, you get schemed. If you're not the schemer, you get schemed against. But don't scheme. My goodness, look what these people are spending their lives doing. Shoo-wee. Huh. It's hard for me to understand. Even though a lot of people in my own family are schemers. Scheme this and scheme that, and say this and see what they do and see how they act. And, oh, if I say this, she's bound to lose her mind. You know, don't let them pull on you like that. Took me a while to figure it out. One of their sons actually clued me in. They know that I'm different than them, and he sat down at a reunion one time and just sat right there and said the N-word like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, okay, they're just trying to piss me off. So, they're idiots. I mean, he was a child. He was just, his father's tongue was coming out of his mouth, so, you know. Ugh. Anyway, so here we have the Three of Wands, the Moon. So, he's not real sure if he'll be able to win at all cost. Yeah. Hey, King of Pentacles, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a great Christmas week, King of Pentacles. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. He seems to be in a scheme and a scam, him and the King of Wands. King of Pentacles does seem to be trying to separate himself, but still again. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Hierophant. King of Pentacles, Hierophant. King of Pentacles got a Hierophant examining him. Well, we have to take it. Golly, y'all, I don't know. I don't really want to take it. It's too many. King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles. He's with this group. They've been examining his friendships. In order for him to have a good reputation, he's going to have to cut these friendships out. So that confirms that. His friendships apparently include some kind of addiction or negative aspect. So the King of Pentacles, he's gone. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone. So what about this King of Wands. King of Wands, what's your little hang up? What's your problem today? What are you doing? Why are you helping the King of Cups? I mean, the Knight of Cups, when you have a Knight of Wands out here. He's helping his work together, the end of working together. Temperance, balance, controlling emotions, controlling strength, waiting and seeing. What are you waiting and seeing about, though? King of Wands, what is this? King of Wands. King of Wands and Knight of Cups. Well, I said King of Wands. He's celebrating the completion of a cycle with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. He's got a message. That they've married, that they've joined the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor married, but it was hidden. They joined up, but it was, so they've been slipping around. So he's helping with this. Okay. Is he helping hide it or helping expose it? The cycle is completed. King of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups. He's helping because the King of Cups has asked him to help with this new beginning. All right, why does the Knight of Cups need so much help? An investment. Why does the Knight of Cups need so much? An investment, a sacrifice. Knight of Cups, why do you need so much help? What have you been doing? Knight of Cups. Come on, talk to me, please. The Knight of Cups has had to sacrifice his bright new beginning. He's in mental conflict about it. So what's this Knight of Wands going to do? Knight of Wands. We have King of Wands, left out in the cold, sorrowful, waiting for a stormy message. So these men here, men and young men, old emperors, old men, couple middle-aged men, old men, and young men. They don't know what to do. So what can we expect to come out of this yike? Let's see. The King of Pentacles. Using all his tools to attack the King of Staves, King of Wands. Who's helping the Knight of Cups? But the King of Cups has sacrificed his new beginning. Probably for the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Staves has brought his work with them to the end. Yeah, this is all wanky and everything. There's some shifting alliances here. I don't know. I wish I knew who these people were, then it would sure make it a lot easier to understand what their end goal is. But it looks like they're trying to help the younger people, and not all of them. There's some... it's like there's a job or a contract or something available. And these old farts can't actually fulfill the contract, but they're doing stuff to try to, I guess, bring it down into the next generation with these two. Knight of Cups and Knight of Staves. So these guys are so old, they're almost irrelevant to the situation. This is probably their last, their last lasso, their last attempt to create their reality for everyone else. So I'm going to read on these two guys. And when you're young, it's hard to know that these old farts are really doing stuff like that. You think they'd be, living life, but a lot of these old men just keep these phones hot with this gossiping and stuff, and scheming and planning and proving to each other that they still hold a grudge against someone, and so, yeah, well, let's do that. A lot of the jobs I've had, I've been able to hear a lot of the stuff they're doing, and it's ridiculous. It's like, why don't you men go clean the bathroom? How about that? Okay. Why don't y'all go clean the bathroom and quit acting like children? But let's see what these actual young people are up to. Queen of Cups. Knight of Wands. Happiness. So the Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is someone who's loving and nurturing. The Knight of Wands sees his happiness, and that may well be a mother figure or something. Or he may have, gotten with an older woman. Oh, the King of Cups was being, oh no. Some young man messing with somebody's old wife. Come on now. If you got a hold of an old wife and she's like, you're the only one ever, that's probably not true. And then you need to be careful. These old ladies, they are just as conniving and sneaking and gossiping as the old men. And for some reason, they still be like, oh, I'm 60 years old. I'm still going to have my outcome that I want. So somebody has cut off this. Somebody has cut this off. Oh, the King of Cups. Oh, no, he did not. Yeah, you remember that movie where that woman used that young boy to kill her husband? Yeah, be careful out there with these old ladies and these stupid old men. I'm just saying. I guess I'm kind of in a mood today. Well, look what the cards are saying. So, oh my goodness. What have y'all done? It looks to me like the King of Cups. Knight of Cups had some love. He was in mental turmoil about it. It was going to mess with his friendships. But it was an obsession. He couldn't stop. But then he did. The King of Cups put a stop to it. The King of Cups showed up and said, hey, boy. And so the King of Cups, to get even, went and told his old friends and the King of Wands and exposed this situation. This is what we're doing. He exposed the situation to this young man's old adult, old adult. Oh God. Oh, he's exposed him, and they've sent in the authorities, whoever that. It doesn't have to be a police. It's sent in an angry message, a celebration. People that this guy, this Knight of Wands knows, is pretty happy that this thing has come to an end. It's also put an end to a marriage. Which, I mean, it's not much of a marriage if your wife's off with a young boy, young man. And really, once you reach a certain age, kids or young people are just, wow. So young. They have so much more than you need to be taken from them. Joyous union. Completing a cycle. Assistance. Return on investment. Work well done. Working together. Maybe this was all a setup. Let's see. The Queen of Cups may have set this whole thing up for all you know. Oh, going to jail. Oh, locked up in their head about their reputation. Maybe not jail. Okay. King of Cups is obsessed with exposing this. He's waiting to see what happened. The King of Cups and the King of Wands, they hadn't been that close anyway, and now they've completed a cycle. The poor old Knight of Wands, he's been left out in the cold and exposed. And he's waiting for someone to help him. Their friends are angry that happened. It's when something like this happens within a friend group, all the investments, all the work, all the help, all the love, everything it's not much of a return on your investment. You need to be careful with your friends if you're going to have any. Courts, moral aspects, rules, social rules. That's completed this union. This union is complete. It's dead. So this is why these men are involved. Because the Knight of Wands got with the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups is upset. And he's dragging everybody in it. Okay. And now this Knight of Wands, maybe young. I don't know. And maybe it's not maybe it's the age can make all the difference in the world. Oh, about what you're talking about. So let's go on here with the Knight of Cups. I'm going to do them this way so I get a really good one. Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. That's the one they're trying to help. Knight of Wands, they are not happy with you, son. But it'll pass. Don't freak out about it. Whatever. Look at them old farts that are mad at you. What have they done in their life? Come on now. Doesn't mean you should do it, but still. Do beat yourself up about your bad things, but don't go, don't go ending it over some embarrassment. We've got lots of embarrassment between the beginning and the end, so don't freak out too bad. Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Working away, doesn't know what to do. King of Cups. So, now the King of Cups was going to rig it so that the Knight of Cups got the bonus, got the help, got the... Alright. Oh, this could all be one big scheme, too. Come on, y'all. My birds are fussing outside. I say it's birds. Sometimes a squirrel sounds like a bird, I just gotta say. Alright, let's go on here with this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Someone who's loving and innocent. We have here the Star. Okay, that's how we're going to be today. Oh dear, he's going to tell how the Queen of Pentacles has made him sick. Are these... Have I tapped into some grown women trying to live their youth again by stealing somebody else's youth and creating these kind of problems? Ooh, yuck. We got King of Cups. There's a bird on my roof, a big one. All right. Then we have King of Cups, Emperor. Let's go. Came out sideways. We're going to put them up. Oh, dear. And then comes the Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and 4 of Pentacles. Oh dear, this is kind of making me feel sick, y'all. Feel kind of, I don't want to go further, but we're almost done with this. Let's go. Yeah, it's making me feel sick. Unless I'm really getting sick. Daughter has COVID. Hadn't seen her though, so. We're still doing that, someone said. Oh, wow. So the Knight of Cups been with the Queen of Pentacles. They've worked together. They've gotten they're sick. They're unwell. They're recuperating. The Queen of Pentacles wants to take off and go talk to the King of Cups, Emperor, and see if she can hold on to any of this money that she should have from the King of Pentacles after what she's been up to. King of Pentacles is trying to figure out how he can leave and hold on to his money. And so he's waiting for her to go to jail. Or else he's waiting and he's all up in his head and aggravated. I'd say this is not pleasant. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is cutting the good from the bad, telling the truth. I'm not going to take the ones that hit the floor. This is plenty. This is plenty. Maybe too many. Too many. So, here we are with that. Truth is a burden. Will and determination to call judgment on these lovers. Who've done everything they can to bring their happiness, but it's caused cut off of their old friends, and they're receiving a message that this new beginning is a tower and they need to get control of themselves. There is no celebration because the cops are coming in. They're going to be left out in the cold at their wish. And many generations are going to continue in conflict over this financial decision. Wow. So it looks to me like the Queen of Pentacles has been messing. These people have bad boundary setting tools. The King of Pentacles is going to offer the Queen of Pentacles something, but it's really going to be a tower. The Emperor wants to hold on to what he's got, so he's cutting all this mess away. He's not having anything to do with them. The King of Swords is burdened. He wants to leave. He wants to just leave this all behind. The Queen of Pentacles wants to know if the King of Swords can help her. I suppose maybe he's an attorney or something. King of Pentacles is just waiting for her to go to jail. Okay, guys. Well, we uncovered some ugly stuff. I know lots of men and lots of women date way below their age or have sex with people way below their age. And, you know, that's just some unhealed trauma on both sides. And yeah, you can be perfectly happy to an extent, but it is unhealed trauma and an inability to deal with the reality of what's going on in your life. It's easy to take a young person and mold them and shoot, especially if they're from this part of the country, they probably never left the county. So it's easy to get them. Y'all behave out there. It's been In the Wind Tarot. Let's go pray.